Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to our Slime Science Live show. Are you guys ready to see some people get slimed? Yes. I love slime. It is awesome. So, our Slime Science Live show is a lot of fun. Okay, if you guys find that you're interested in it after watching the show, we will be running it all summer during the weekends, and you can sign up too to be on our show and get slimed yourself. Okay, so really quickly, let's look at some of our rules. Our show will last for about 15 minutes. During that time, there will be 3 rounds. Okay, so first round has multiple choice questions, the second round has true-false questions, and the third round has open-ended questions. Okay, now our players are trying to get the questions right so they do not get strikes. So if they get a question wrong, they automatically get 1 strike over here on their board. If they get a question right, they may take away 1 of their strikes, or they can give a strike to the other team. It will be up to them. Once we reach 5 strikes, somebody gets slimed. And we will keep going until both of these teams get slimed, because I think everybody wants to see people get slimed today, right? Okay, so let's introduce ourselves. Give me your team name and your names as well, please. So what's your team name, guys?
Rockin' Rogers.
We have the Rockin' Rogers here. And what's your name?
Reagan.
Reagan?
And Avery.
And Avery. So we've got the Rockin' Rogers, and who do we have over here?
The Parish Pulverizers.
The Parish Pulverizers. Ooh, Rockin' Rogers versus the Parish Pulverizers. And what are your names?
Chloe.
And Noah.
Chloe and Noah. Okay. You guys ready? Let's get this party started. You guys ready to see some slime? Yes. Okay. On to round number 1. Okay, and I'm going to start over here to my right today. You guys ready for your first question? Okay, multiple choice question. Remember, at any point if you're stuck, you may poll the audience and ask them what they think. Okay. What color blood do butterflies and moths have? So what color blood do butterflies and moths have? Is it A, green, B, clear, or C, blue?
Clear.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay, they said clear, and they are correct. Yes, butterflies and moths do have clear blood. Since they have no strikes, automatically get a strike over on this side. Don't worry, we'll get you guys slimed, and we'll try and get them slimed too, right? Yeah. Okay, your first question. A female mosquito can only have babies if she does what? If she lives on water, eats a blood meal, or flies around in the air. So a female mosquito can only have eggs if she lives on water, eats a blood meal, or flies around in the air. What do you think?
Eats a blood meal.
Eats a blood meal? You think so?
Yeah.
They're right, eats a blood meal. Good job, guys. Okay, now what would you like to do? Would you like to give them a strike? Excellent. We've got a nice competition going on here, so we are 1-1. Next question. Are you ready? Sure you're, okay. Which animal's sounds can you use to figure out what temperature it is? So by listening to this animal, you can figure out what temperature it is outside. Is it A, dogs, B, crickets, or C, crows? So what animal will tell you what temperature it is? Dogs, crickets, or crows?
Crickets.
You guys think crickets?
Yeah.
They think crickets? What do you think, audience? Sounds pretty good? They're right, it is crickets. Okay, we're giving them a strike, yes.
How many do you have? Yes, we have 2.
Got 2 strikes, 2-1.
Okay.
I get the feeling you don't want to give them any strikes. You want to get slimed yourself. Yeah. Okay. When you guys sneeze, boogers can hurl out of your nose as fast as, so how fast are boogers flying out of your nose when you sneeze? Do you think 5 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour, or 100 miles per hour? How fast are those boogers flying?
25.
25?
25.
They say 25? I'm sorry, it is 100 miles per hour. That snot is flying out of our noses really, really fast. Okay? That's why we need to cover our mouths when we sneeze. Okay. They have 3 strikes and you guys have 1. What are we doing here? Are we playing to get slimed or? Yes? Okay. So let's see if we can catch up. Okay. Now, what do you guys think? How much skin will you shed in your lifetime? So how much skin will fall off of your body in your lifetime? Think it is A, 4 pounds of skin, B, 24 pounds of skin, or C, 40 pounds of skin? How much skin will you lose in your lifetime?
40 pounds.
40 pounds. Oh, that's a lot of skin cells. And they're right, it is 40 pounds of skin. I'm giving them a strike. Oh my goodness. This is our last question for round number 1 here, guys, and we might see our first sliming here. You ready? Okay. What is halitosis? So what is halitosis? Is it A, boogers, B, bad breath, or C, diarrhea? Ugh. What do you think?
Diarrhea?
Do you want to guess or do you want to ask the audience?
What do you think?
You guys want to poll the audience? Okay. So audience, what is halitosis? If you think it is boogers, raise your hand. If you think it is bad breath, raise your hand. And if you think it is diarrhea, raise your hand. So what do you guys think? I think we had an...
What?
Just the end of round 1. And they were right. The audience helped you out. Halitosis is bad breath. Good job, guys. Thank you very much, audience. No. There's still 10 minutes left, though. You can get slimed. So do you want to take an X away, or do you want to give them an X? We want to give them an X. Okay. We have 4 X's on the left and 2 over here on my right. We're moving on to our true-false questions. Questions start to get a little bit harder now. Okay. So guys, true or false? Tarantulas migrate in herds of thousands. So you'll see a bunch of tarantulas walking around in herds of thousands of spiders. True or false? You think true?
Sure, whatever.
Think true? It is true. Okay, you can come across thousands of spiders crawling across the ground. And what are we going to do?
Scream and run away.
Scream and run away. Excellent. What should we do for them? Do you want to take away a strike, or do you want to see them get slimed right now? Okay, we're going to give them a strike, and we have our first sliming here, my friends. Okay, so make sure your goggles are nice and secure. Okay, and let's count down, audience. 3, 2, 1, slime! Woo! Excellent! Excellent! Round of applause for our first slimers of the game here. How's that feeling, guys? A little cold? Pretty slimy? Okay. We'll get you guys a towel in just a second here so you can wipe off. Okay. Do you think we can get these guys slimed before the end of the game?
Do it again.
I think we can.
Do it again.
Okay.
Do it again.
Okay, you can wipe off your face. Okay, and I have another question for you guys.
Hey, slimy.
Okay, are you ready for your next question? Okay, this is true, false? True or false? Hippo skin can weigh up to 50 pounds. So the skin of a hippo can weigh up to 50 pounds. What do you think? True or false?
False.
You guys think false? I'm sorry, it's true. A hippo skin can weigh up to 50 pounds. Okay. We're going to give you guys another strike. You're well on your way to getting slimed again. Okay. Okay. You ready for your next one? Okay. True or false? Seahorses are the only species where males carry the eggs. So do the male seahorses carry around eggs? True. You are right. It is true. What would you like to do?
Have a try.
You want to give them a strike? Okay. These guys are now back up to 2 strikes, and we are at 2 strikes again over here. Okay.
That went down my shirt.
Okay, so this one is about rabies. Okay, so it is impossible to cure rabies when symptoms have set in. Is that true or false? Is there a cure for rabies once something starts showing signs?
True. No, true. True.
What do you think?
True.
Or do you want to poll the audience?
True.
You think true?
Yeah.
You want to go true? Final answer?
True. Yeah.
You're right. It is true. Okay, rabies cannot be cured once symptoms start showing up. So what do we want to do? Take away a strike or give them a strike?
Have a strike.
Yes, we're going to give them a strike because we are going to get them slimed before the end of this game.
It's really cold.
Okay, guys. True or false? If they needed them, flies could use just one giant contact lens. So if flies needed them, they could use just one giant contact lens. So do they have one big eye that can be covered by a contact lens, or do they have a lot of little eyes and they would need a lot? I think false.
They wouldn't need just one.
Right. So they wouldn't need just one, they would need a lot of little contact lenses, and that is correct. So a fly could not use just one big lens, it would have to use a lot of little lenses because they have little compound eyes, right? Okay. So what are we doing? Are we giving them another strike? Yes, we're giving them another strike. Okay. We are almost done with round 2, so we're just going to move on to round 3 questions right here. Perfect timing. Excellent. Okay, these are a little harder here, guys. These are open-ended questions, so you're going to have to come up with the answers yourself. Okay. Where do Tasmanian devils live? What do you think? Where do Tasmanian devils live? Tasmanian devils.
Okay, I think. What?
Tasmanian.
I think.
You can ask the audience as well.
Hot, misty.
Good, they do live in hot, misty jungles. What country do you think they live in?
I have no clue.
Should we ask the audience?
Yeah.
Okay, audience, where do you think Tasmanian devils live? What country do they come from? They're saying Tasmania. What do you think?
Yeah.
Want to go with that? Yeah. Okay, they're going to go with Tasmania. That is correct. Good job, guys. Okay, we're giving them a strike. Okay, let's see if we can, this might be our final question of the game here. Let's see if we can get these guys slimed.
Oh, you're slimed again.
Okay. Okay, so a butterfly can only see 3 colors. Name one of those colors. So a butterfly can only see 3 colors. Name one of those colors.
I'm gonna get it wrong, but I want to get it right. No. Blue.
You think blue? I'm sorry, they can see red, green, and yellow. They cannot see blue, and that means we have our last sliming here. So let's count down again. 3, 2, 1, slime! Oh! Oh! Good job, guys, good job. A round of applause for our contestants here. Thank you very much for joining us for our Slime Science Live show. Again, if you would like to sign up this summer, you may come in and have your chance at getting slimed as well. Okay, thank you guys, and make sure to check out our animal grossology exhibit today as well.